and welcome back to my channel. For today's video I will be showing you what I have on my TBR for the month of November. As you can probably see, I have 5 books on my TBR. This month I will be busy almost every weekend, so I won't be able to read as much as I want, and I didn't want to have a big TBR and not be able to finish it. So I will have only 5 books, and if I can read more then I'll just read more. The first book on my TBR is Wild Reverence. This is a newer release and I have no idea what this is about. I just know that a lot of people liked it, and I've also seen that the naked artback is really beautiful. Let me show you if you haven't seen. It looks like this. The only thing that I have heard about this book is that it's about the gods, and it would be before Divine Rivals, but you don't necessarily have to read it before this series. So I have read Divine Rivals and Ruthless Vows. I don't really remember who the gods were and what they did in the story, so I will almost go into this blind. The second book is An Enchantment of Ravens. I don't know what this book is about. I bought it because I read Sorcery of Thorns and I really enjoyed the writing, so I bought all the books from this author that I saw and were interesting. So I have this one for this month. I don't have a lot to say about this because, again, I just bought it because I like the author, so I will give you an update on my reading wrap-up or a reading vlog if I do one with this. The third book is The Songbird and the Heart of Stone. This is the first book in the second duology of the Crown of Nyaxia series. That's a lot, but it's the third big book. Yeah, I will be continuing the series, so it will help with my goal to finish series this year. This will probably follow the people in the novella Saying the Vampire Conqueror. I haven't read the back, so I have no clue, but if it is, it would be about a vampire, and I don't know the name of the girl and what she is, but she could see threads and I think like touch them and move from like there to there. She was kind of blind because she gave her sight to a goddess. So yeah, if it's about those two, it will be really interesting. I'm really excited to have this on my TBR. The fourth book on my TBR is The Dragon Wakes with Thunder. This is the second and final book in this series. The first one was The Night Ends with Fire, and the first one was a Mulan retelling, kind of. I don't know if this one will also like follow the story of Mulan, but the first one didn't end so much like Mulan, so we'll see about that. But I'm really excited because I did enjoy a lot the first book, and it's not too big, so it might not take a while to read. We'll see, but this is the fourth book. The last book on my TBR for this month is Accomplice to the Villain. This is the third book in this series, and I will be up to date on this series if I finish this book. If you don't know what this series is about, we follow Evie and the villain. We know what his name is, but he's mostly called the villain in this story. The first book is Assistant to the Villain. The second one is Apprentice to the Villain. And we just follow Evie. She lost her job and now she needs to have another one to support her family. She goes into the wood and stumbles into an unknown person, but what she doesn't know is it is the villain. he offers her a job and now she has to work for him. And it's really funny because Evie is a fun character. She's all bubbly and happy, but the villain is not. As you guessed it by the name, he's a villain, so he's broody and moody and he's not a fun person to be around. But this is a love story, so we see them through, well, now 3 books, falling in love. It's really slow, so it's nice to see the evolution from book 1 to book 2 and now in book 3. I think there's only 4 books in this series. I'm really curious to see what this one will be about. I don't really remember how the second one ended, but I know that I enjoyed it, so I really wanted to put this on my TBR for November. These are all the 5 books that I have on my TBR. If you have seen any of my other video, you probably know what I'm going to say, but if you know any of these books, if you have read any of those and you want to talk to me about what your thoughts were about them, you can comment down below. If you have anything else to say, you can also comment down below. It will be my pleasure to talk with you. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Bye!